My name is Jackie Johnsky. I will be finished my very first year with the UVA BIS program in Northern Virginia. After the semester is over, I started last spring 2009. I look forward to hopefully finishing by 2012. I'd love to make the 2011 group that's going to go next year, but I don't think I'll be able to make that. I'm a mother of 4 kids altogether. I have 2 older boys and 2 medium old girl and 1 younger girl. And I work for the U.S. Geological Survey as a financial specialist, which is very fun and challenging. I joined this class because I really do enjoy taking online classes. In the Northern Virginia area, we have to deal with horrendous traffic to go to actual class. So I try to take the online classes when they are offered. Also, it sounded very interesting because it somehow related back to Plato's allegory of the cave. I'm interested in philosophy and virtual worlds, so I thought this would be a really neat class to take. And also the fact that it was on Monday nights is also good because I have to do a lot of travel with my job. So I could leave on Tuesday, or I could even take this class while I was on travel and not have to miss class. So there were a lot of positive attributes to having this class. I'll have to admit, my beginning experience with Second Life was rather negative. I thought that I would never be able to figure out how to adjust my appearance, how to get clothes on, how to communicate and talk and hear people. It was really frustrating in the beginning, and it didn't seem like there was an easy way or an easy source of information to go out and find how to maneuver around in Second Life. And here we are at almost the end of the class. I feel a lot more comfortable with Second Life. I feel like I understand how to teleport places. I'm very interested in some of the neat places that they have created out there, and the people are, so far that I've met, are very friendly and not rude to newbies like me. I was on the land purchase committee, and I'm also on the wiki committee. And land purchase was a fun, easy choice because you had that pressure of, yes, we have to get the land purchased before we can work on anything else, even though I do think people were making plans and trying to get other committees going at the same time. It was very lucky for me that Rambo Mike Taylor was the chairman of the land purchase committee, and we actually have another class together on Friday nights. So I could stay in the loop with him, make sure I did whatever he needed me to do, and also asked him how everything was going with land purchase back there in the beginning. He was very organized. He got lots of choices, and once a decision was made to just take the auction approach, it was just what's the best land available for our time. It worked really well into being with the wiki committee because Chad assigned us beats to cover, kind of like reporters on the wiki committee. And I was able to just interview Mike and capture a lot of the things that our team did together so that I could just document that and post it on the wiki. I've also tried to research a little other things going on in Second Life for posting on the wiki, and trying to listen to other teams talk just in case I needed to cover any of their beats. The trickiest part will be relating it back to the readings, just because there's so many readings, and it does seem like everything does relate, and to make that a wiki form and make it something that somebody actually want to read on a wiki is the challenging part. And I just have to say that I don't feel that I'm an official resident, even though it's been very fun to experience Second Life and be here for the first time. This is actually the first time I've ever been in Second Life, was when I started this class. But I don't own a home. Like, I wrote an article on how to get Linden homes, but I don't own one. And that would make me feel more like a resident. I also don't have a premium membership. That'd probably make me feel more connected and a resident. But as a student, I've really had a good experience. That first, just the fact that somebody at UVA took all the trouble to engineer and build a UVA grounds and a UVA dome and make us have a classroom that wasn't on Blackboard or Illuminate was pretty exciting. And I'd have to admit that my best highlight of Second Life was actually when we started doing the field trips. That when I first started, again, I could barely get clothes on and barely do anything in Second Life. And I really didn't want to go out into the real world of Second Life and be made fun of and, hear curse words and, just really apprehensive just being an old person going out into a young person's Second Life world. But it really was fun. I mean, it was really fun to see Hawaii. It was fun to see the furries land. It was fun to see Israel last night. Just a lot of nice places out there that weren't, it's not the overwhelming, offensive, and griefer kind of worlds that we read about in the book. I'm sure that a lot of that stuff happens, but I'm not so intimidated that I'm not willing to try it now. I really would have to say that my viewpoint of Second Life has changed from a negative kind of connotation to a positive viewpoint of actually having a virtual world and accomplishing things in a virtual world, that people actually do have a sense of community here, and they do make friendships, probably make maybe lifelong friendships, serious relationship friendships, and spend a lot of time in a virtual world for various reasons. And I'll probably take away from this class, I had the attitude that I'd probably never come in Second Life again after this class was over, but I think my attitude has changed, that I probably would do a little more exploring and see what else was out there and see what more free stuff I could get, and see if but I might still just only talk to people I knew. I don't know if I'd change that much.